Hey, what's going on? It's Tripp from trippadvice.com, and in just a minute here, I'm going to hand over the video to my man Ryan Magin from 51 Handsome Guy Secrets, who teaches all about how to use style to attract women, and he's got a killer YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link below this video. You got to check it out. His videos are awesome and very helpful in terms of optimizing your appearance. Now, I've talked about before on this channel that looks don't matter when it comes to attracting women. So why do I have a video about how to have the best haircut? Well, here is my theory behind it, is that you still want to look your best possible, okay? Yes, you don't have to be Brad Pitt to attract a really hot girl. However, you do want to optimize your appearance. You want to smell good, you want to look good, because that in the long run will help you. So it's going to be awesome for you to learn how to craft the type of hair for your style. And I think I need a haircut myself, so probably going to do that soon. All right, I'm going to give it to Ryan right now. Take it away, bud.
Yo, what's up guys? Ryan Magin here from the Handsome Guy Secrets YouTube channel. And first off, I want to give a big thank you to Tripp for giving me the opportunity to actually hook you guys up with some value and tell you how to get the perfect hairstyle to attract a girl. Now, I have to be honest with you, since this is the first time we've met, I can't start this off on some bullshit. So the first thing I want to tell you is there is no one perfect hairstyle for everybody. That's the truth. When it comes to face shapes, receding hairlines, hair color, skin tone, there are so many different factors that go into having an attractive hairstyle on you. Now, with that said, I have come up with 3 steps to ensure that you get the perfect hairstyle for you. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. The first thing you want to do when it comes to finding the perfect hairstyle for you is, number 1, find a good stylist. Now this is the most important part, because a stylist to you and your hair is like an artist. They are going to make sure that when you walk out in the world, you look and feel amazing all the time. So with that said, there are some ways that I have found to find a good stylist. Number 1 being is actually just talk to your friends. Or if you see somebody on the street that has really good hair, it's not like a gay thing to go, hey, where do you get your hair cut? Who does it for you? Or if you're following Tripp's advice, you probably have a lot of girls that are friends as well. They all go to stylists and salons to get their hair done. And the reason I wanted you to direct more towards a stylist as opposed to a barber is because, in my opinion, a barber is more of like an assembly line type of thing. It's a very fast. The design is to get as many people through the door as possible, not take the time and craft the perfect haircut for one person. That's why a stylist is awesome. And you should put a lot of trust into your stylist because, like I said, they are like artists. And number 1, they are not going to put a bad painting on your head. They are a word of mouth and referral type of business. So once you find one that's really good, they probably have a lot of clients that have all been formed from word of mouth. My personal stylist, who you're going to meet here at the end of this video, I have actually sent her about 15 to 20 of her personal clients just from me, because I'm like, she is good. I like her. She does a good job every time. So that is tip number 1, is find you a good stylist. And if you're in a big city, this shouldn't be very hard. I urge you to avoid things like supercuts or like barbershops and things of that nature, but go for like the salon type of places, the higher end premium type salons. Yes, these are going to be a little more expensive, but the outcome and the quality of what you're going to get is tenfold. And another side bonus, I've never been into a salon anywhere that didn't have hot girls working there or hot girls in the waiting room getting their haircut there. So it's a good way to expand your social circle and practice some game while you're getting your haircut. So next up is step number 2, or tip number 2, and that is go and get groomed or a haircut every 2 to 3 weeks. And I say 2 weeks because that's kind of like, I'm kind of obsessive on that aspect because I'm on camera and things of that nature. I tend to go a little more often, but anything after 3 weeks, you're gonna start getting real, like the neck hairs are gonna start coming up. It's just gonna look really, really unkempt. And women do notice this stuff. So when you're always keeping your grooming and your beard, and if you have like facial hair, if you're always keeping that groomed and trimmed, it is the first thing women see when they look at you. So it automatically sets a good presence. All these subconscious things are gonna go off in their mind. Oh, this guy takes care of himself. He probably cleans his house. He probably isn't a dirty dude. He probably pays his bills on time. All these shit's going through their head when they see he just keeps himself groomed and he looks good. I also teach style as well, and these are things that the first person, the first impression you get is like your hairstyle, your skin complexion, and like your outfit. So I take very, very big quality and big precedence in making sure that you my clients and myself get groomed every 2 to 3 weeks. So that is number 2. And last but not least, coming to step number 3 to get the perfect hairstyle for you is get a little out of your comfort zone, okay? Once you find a good stylist, they will direct you and they will kind of mold your hair into what you want it to become, but you gotta be willing to work with them. The hairstyle, it's kind of a process. It's not a quick thing. So especially if you're going from like short hair to kind of like a long undercut style like I have, like this took me a while to craft and get cut, and that's why also it's important to go every 2 to 3 weeks, because you're gonna be kind of shaping it and molding it into what you eventually want it to become. So don't be afraid to talk to your stylist. They will help you in picking out something that's good for your face and your face shape. That is what they are trained to do. So put some trust in them and do some research and find yourself a good one. That is my 3 steps or 3 tips, whatever you want to call it, to getting the perfect haircut for you. All right, so now I'm gonna take you with me to my salon, and we're gonna meet my stylist, Lauren, and she's gonna give you some more tips on how to find the perfect stylist in your area and how to make sure you don't get a bad haircut. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and now join me on my way to the salon. So what's up, guys? As you can see, I'm getting my haircut. This is Lauren. Lauren, say hello.
Hello.
Lauren, so pretty much all of guys all around the world are watching this. How would they find you? Like a girl that's into hair, wants to help guys be a little more fashion forward, be a little more attractive to women. How do they find you in their local area?
I think the best way would be to, if you see someone with a hairstyle you like, ask them where they go. That's what a lot of women do. To find someone that they like is to just ask.
Sweet. So also, what do you think, like, because I know guys watching this are like, oh, I go to a barber or a stylist isn't manly. What is your take on that? Like, how do they get over that? Because I personally love coming to stylist. I like the whole pampering process of the whole thing. Right. But I know guys are into like that assembly line barbershop cut. Like, how do they get over that? What's the benefit of coming here?
The benefit is it's a totally different atmosphere. It's a totally different vibe. When you go to a stylist, they are more in for you're getting more of a nice experience. You're getting a conversation. You're getting a really nice consultation, which is beneficial because you're getting what you want or whatever is tailored best for you. When you go to a barber, they're just in and out, in and out. And some people like the price of a barber better. But you get what you pay for, basically.
So I just thought of another question to ask Lauren. If guys want to, go for a more fashion forward haircut, one that's a little more trendy, how do they like explain that to you, or what can they do to make it easier for a stylist to be able to kind of help where they're at now go into their new haircut?
Always bring a picture, a photo. A photo explains everything.
Photo explains it. And I also want to make sure they understand that sometimes hairstyles take a while to come to fruition, if you will.
Yep.
I mean, I know even mine right now is taking this is like a year process to get. So you guys keep in mind that that's why I say go every 2 to 3 weeks, because you're always going to be constantly shaping it into the new hairstyle.
Yep, and along with that, keep in mind that not every hairstyle you like is going to look good on you or mesh with your hairstyle or your hair texture, and so keep that in mind too.
And a good stylist would be able to point that out for them. Should they try to do any of that on their own, figure out face shape and stuff like that, or?
I mean, you can, yeah, sure.
And just look at pictures and face shapes and things like that.
Sure.
Because I know there is actually a lot of people have guides for like face shapes and hair. You can find like Pinterest boards on it. Mm-hmm. I prefer just talking to somebody in person.
Someone that's looking at you that can see, sometimes when you're looking at yourself, you see things that maybe aren't there because we're our own worst critic. Mm-hmm. But when someone else is looking at you, they're finding your best features and emphasizing those.
So that's why I emphasize find a good stylist and trust them. So yeah, that's it. That's going to conclude this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is big thanks to Lauren for being on guest on this video, and also thanks to Tripp for letting me do this for his channel. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to my stuff.